URL decides we are putting no more battles on YouTube.
Really, nigga?
They still do, actually. They just throw like random battles, like We Go Hard battle, or it's just nothing serious. They abandoned YouTube, and you know it. Alright, don't argue with me. Stop dick eating. So they abandoned YouTube. They're on Caffeine. The pros to that is the battles are live. Now we get to see it. We don't have to wait.
We will be back here live on Caffeine for the second round on the 4th.
But technically, that was what was special about it. The fact that they had an announcement of who's battling, here's the trailer, they would do a face-off, and then the battle would happen. And then we would watch all the interviews from 15 Minutes of Fame, Hip Hop is Real, whoever was at the event, and we would try to make a decision on who we believe won, because we weren't at the event and we didn't get to see it.
Oh, nigga, you know what's up. We kept the foul.
And then the battle drops. Now we give an opinion. And it's just, the culture was there. But we can't stay there. We have to move up, right? But did we have to fully just abandon YouTube and go to Caffeine?
That's not cool.
But the problem is, the streaming is not always good. So sometimes you are not going to get the battle. You're going to miss certain bars. It just takes away from the moment. And then what does the URL say? It's okay. You can go watch it on the app that you got to pay for. So it's almost like you got robbed in a sense.
Really, nigga?
No offense to the URL, I understand what y'all trying to do though. Now that you have a relationship with Caffeine, which is a streaming company, you need to give them as much material as possible, as much content as possible to keep the viewers there on Caffeine to justify why the advertisers has to pay so much money. And then why you getting paid so much from the app. It's all business, right? So what happens is a monster is created. Now Beasley and Smack has to produce more events and more battles than they ever have at a faster rate.
Summer Madness, Known, Kings vs. Queens, Traffic, Civil War, Born Legacy, and much, much more.
So cards are happening back to back to back to back. Battles are being rushed. And what happens when that happens is battles are choking. Battles are being canceled last minute. Battles are given subpar bars, subpar performances. It just all goes bad and it just starts looking like we're forcing these. And now the fans are also not as excited as they were for these battles as they used to be. Remember, if you would have heard JC versus O-Red, we would have went crazy a few years ago. But now we're like, oh, okay, let's see what happens. Let's just hope the streaming goes well. Again, I'm not trying to hate on the URL. I just want you to take this walk with me.
Really, nigga?
Back to RBE now. So Smack and the URL Beasley don't like RBE for some reason. I think it's petty personally. This culture is way too small for two brothers. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. We supposed to be brothers.
Y'all beefing? You know what I mean? You don't want to work with them? What we talking about here? Think about it. T-Mobile is a very big company. They find out Metro PCS is out and they're taking customers from them with their cheap prices. T-Mobile, what they do, they buy Metro PCS. They don't take away what Metro PCS is doing. They let them keep rocking. But now, we eating with you. You're not taking away from us. Now we're good. And you could keep being Metro PCS / T-Mobile.
All on the T-Mobile network. Metro by T-Mobile. That's genius.
You see where I'm going here? I'm just throwing the idea out that rather than tell your fellow partner who's in the culture with you that we the most respected, we're the innovators, not the imitators, or whatever slogans you decide to use, pull your brother in, put him under the wing and show him how to do this. Especially the fact that you're abandoning YouTube with over 1 million subscribers. Find a way to put RBE in a good position to make sure you stay on top.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
And RBE acts accordingly, like Metro PCS with T-Mobile, and it'll bring the culture further. But this whole I control it, nobody can, like, it's killing it. The relationship with Caffeine and forcing events and battles and so forth is killing the authenticity of battle rap.
I don't give a fuck.
So, I'm not saying The URL is killing battle rap. I'm not saying the URL needs to work with RBE. I'm just saying they should. And I'm saying by not making certain moves, like keeping things on YouTube and working with certain people, you are potentially killing battle rap. Perfect Balance Network, I'll at me. You heard?